a little bit slow at some points, or I need to just, check my notes or my questions or something like that, okay? Please be patient with me. Okay, Anthony, I'm going to go ahead and begin, all right? Yep. All right. Give you the thumbs up. Okay, so we're going to begin now, okay? Whew. So for all of you that are here, welcome to the long-awaited Predator, demonstration / sort of unveiling of the software. It's been almost 2 years coming, and no one has really ever seen this software except for a very small group of people. And it's something I've been very much looking forward to doing for a long time now. I'm extremely excited about this event, and you should be too. What we're going to be covering here is going to be, I think, absolutely incredible. It's going to be totally different to pretty much any other event you've ever seen, in a number of ways. I mean, the first one of which is obviously that prior to this event, I've sent you guys all emails and requested that you actually email in questions that you would like me to answer on this event. So this is the first time I've ever done this, a live interview. I've asked you to write in with, any questions about my internet business, how I've made money in the past, or Predator and everything like that, and then we're going to be going through those in a second. Now, on that subject, one quick request I am going to make, guys, is you've got a question box right below this stream. So on the page that you guys see, if I'm right, Anthony, you guys should be seeing a sort of a streaming box kind of thing, where you should be seeing this video, hopefully live tonight. And then right below it, you should see a sort of question box thing. Now, that's a place to put in any of your feedback, stuff you like, stuff you don't like, questions you've got to ask, anything like that. And then that's all going to come up right here on my computer, okay? And Anthony as well is going to be alerting me, okay? So just reply in there. However, if you do have any questions, please save them till the end. I've already got a kind of a long list here that I need to go through with you guys that you guys have already sent in. Very interesting questions, I'll admit, and ones that need to be answered. But I'll go through them in a bit, okay? Now, I guess I should start off with what we're going to be covering here. So what are we going to be covering in this live event tonight? Well, I want to thank you for joining me. I'm coming at you from the UK, funnily enough, this time. And we're going to be covering Predator, okay? Now, Predator is the thing that I've pretty much abandoned my entire online business for. We're going over that in a second. That happens to be, a couple of the questions, funnily enough. But essentially, I'm making well over 6 figures a month with the software, over $100,000 a month using the software now. Pretty much my entire online business runs through it. And the subject here is to basically show you exactly how I'm doing it. But what's so unique about this presentation, I think particularly, is that I'm going to show you it in such detail. So later on, and don't worry guys, this portion of the stream, won't take up too much time, and we'll cut straight to the chase soon. And I'll be showing you, sort of physically live. You're going to be sort of watching over my shoulder as I actually do all this stuff live on screen. You'll be seeing exactly how I do it. And I'm not just going to show you one way to make money either. I'm going to be showing you a whole bunch of different ways to make money online, basically, right in front of your eyes. Because with Predator, the ways that you can do it, they honestly are almost limitless, okay? It's going to be a pretty special event. Like I said, I'm extremely excited to be here. I know that many of you are as well. To be honest with you, it's finally the event. I mean, it's been quite a long time coming. So this event is obviously only for my subscribers, for people that have purchased Google Sniper or who are otherwise on my email list, or a very small select group of sort of invited friends, okay? This is definitely not to the public, okay? I probably should have said that sooner, but that's really important. So it's really going to give us a bit more of a connection together. Like I said, I've never done an event like this. Now, on that note, actually, I know I'm kind of going a little bit in circles here, I apologise, is that it is live, okay? I've never actually done an event like this before, a live event, and it's unlikely, to be honest with you, I'll ever be doing a live event like this again, or any time in the future. So certainly consider this, a special thing that I don't do every day. But the reason was that Predator is such a special piece of software, okay? So expect, a few little hiccups here and there. Probably a few shenanigans, to be honest with you. I might have to, look through my notes quickly. Hopefully there's not too many cutting issues or anything like that. By the way, real quickly, just going to mention, if anyone's watching this and you can hear me but you can't see me, that's right. If you can hear me but you can't see me, then just be patient, okay? The streaming player will load. Just give it another like 15-20 seconds. What I don't want you to do, guys, is please do not refresh the page, okay? Please do not refresh that page because, like I said, this is a live event and you may sort of have trouble getting back in, you know, because someone else might join in your space, okay? So that's all. If you can see only the questions box, then do refresh, okay? So if you, all you can see is that questions box, or obviously if you've waited, you know, 30 seconds and you literally can't see anything at all, okay? The reason for these little technical sort of hiccups, by the way, is there's a lot of people watching this alongside you right now. So yeah, so it's it's slowing down the platform a little bit that we actually had to custom build over the past couple of weeks just for this event. Okay. Now, as I was saying, you know, this event has been it has been a long time coming. I'm not going to lie to you. I first announced Predator to you know, a small portion of my list around 2 years ago. You know, and I've been working and using the software for well over 2 years now, and it's only now that you're actually finally getting to see it tonight. So this is quite a big deal. There's been obviously a lot of delays and things like that. So I want to thank everyone on my list, particularly the Google snipers on my list, for your patience in that regard. Okay, as it stands right now, I've spent over $110,000 on this software. I've been through 3 separate programming teams. I think the largest one was actually the first one that we used, which was based in India, and that was 14 different programmers, all working in a team, working on Predator full time, and they still couldn't get it to the standard where it's at. Now I'm going to be going over why it's taken so long in a minute, because that happens to be one of the questions, but for now I just wanted to mention that, so I appreciate your patience. I think it's going to be well worth it. Like I said, I think this is, you know, Predator is pretty much going to make everything else obsolete. It's absolutely light years ahead of anything I've ever seen in internet marketing, and that includes Google Sniper. Yes, I am still building some Google Sniper sites, but with Predator you can build them in such a way where it doesn't even matter if you get any people visiting them. It doesn't matter if you get any traffic, and each site can make you, instead of, you know, $200 a month, you're looking at almost instantly infusing that site to make you sort of in excess of $2,000 per month if you choose your niche correctly, okay? And I've really got this down to a science, and this is something I'll be, you know, going over a little bit later in the presentation. So for all you Google snipers out there, definitely stay tuned, because this is going to be, I think this is going to blow you away in terms of just how effective it is when used with Google sniping. But it's completely usable on its own. Predator is the main way that it's used, okay? Is the whole fact that you don't even need a lot of the stuff that I've taught you in the past and that every other marketer has always sort of rammed down in your throat kind of thing, okay? That's, I think, what's so impressive about it, but we'll get to that once we get to the demonstration. Now, I'm getting a few questions. It looks like most people can hear me now. Like you're saying, nice to see you. Got someone else from the UK, or well, a few people from the UK, actually. Yep, hi, Daniel. Some of you guys are saying, yep, good, let's just crack on with it, okay? So let's crack on with the questions and everything, okay? So now I want to kind of move into the questions, okay, guys? So how this is going to work, I'm just going to answer a few of the questions that you guys have sent in, and then I'm also going to, after that, we're going to jump straight into the presentation, all right? So I know I'm babbling on a bit here, we're not going to be much longer. And then we're going to jump straight into the Google Sniper into the Predator, you know, demonstration, and you know, I'm going to show you exactly how it works, and you know, how I make money live on screen and everything. Okay, so stand by, guys. All right, but I want to get through these questions that you've been kind enough to send in. All right, so hopefully you're familiar with who I am and you know everything now. That's a few questions, yeah. Yeah, you really can tell this is live, John. Yes, you can. I just keep going over the same stuff. I apologise. I'm really excited to show you guys Predator, okay? So please bear with me. All right, let's get on to your questions that you've asked. Okay. Have a look here. Okay. So the first question, probably the main question that I've been getting from you guys, actually, you know, over the past you know, week or so that I've been asking for you guys to send emails in, or the past few days, sorry, is how did I come up with the idea for Predator? Well, I mean, I've written a few notes here, and the reality was, I mean, I'll just sort of take it off the cuff though, is I'd always, so the question was, how did I come up with the idea for Predator? Well, obviously, like I said, I'd been making, you know, a fair bit of money online doing all the usual things, but I'd always been intrigued by the idea, as I suppose everyone is, of software doing it all for you. So wouldn't it be nice if instead of to make money I had to go out there physically myself or hire someone to do it, go out there myself, find a keyword, build a website, get people to visit that website, hopefully they buy something, etc., which is pretty much the way that everyone makes money. You know, there's a few little methods in here and there, but essentially it revolves around that same thing. Well, I thought to myself, well, wouldn't it be nice if you know, some software could just do it all for you? If all you had to do essentially was open up your piece of software, you know, a bit like a computer game or, you know, an internet browser or something, and you just open it up, and that's, you know, and you just make money from within that software, because it has the potential to do that, because you need to think about, you know, the internet. Of course it wouldn't be possible in any other industry, but when everything is made online, why couldn't a software just go out and click, you know, a few buttons for you and build websites and things like that? Okay, it should be pretty easy. So like many of you, I think I was yeah, really into this kind of push button software thing, and the dream of being able to do that and just sort of make money on autopilot, you know, not even, you know, at the computer and that kind of thing, okay? But the truth was, I had always been scared of developing software. So I've created Google Sniper, Traffic Ultimatum, and a few other courses along the way, but they've always been courses, never software. And, you know, to be honest with you, based on the experience of creating Predator, I'm not sure I would again, to be honest. It's taken so long. However, I suppose with Predator as well, I don't need to, because it is by far the only software I'll ever need. So, yeah, I mean, the idea for it was, I'd always been scared of developing software. Another main reason is because, you know, I'd seen so many different types of software. You know, you guys have probably bought them in the past, where they say they're going to work in this way or that way, and there's just glitches with them, or they don't work as well, or they build sites, for example, but the sites that they build for you, you know, aren't very good quality, or they try and get you traffic, and the people that come to your website don't buy anything, and all in all, the effect is the software works, but it doesn't work in the way that it physically makes you money. I'd struggled to find any software online that actually, you know, made any money. Okay. So how did I come up with the idea for Predator? Well, you know, I thought to myself, you know, I'm tired of sort of, you know, all these bad pieces of software out there, and I want to be able to create my own, you know, in a way where it actually made you money. The software didn't just work, it physically made you real money, kind of, you know, into your bank account, if you will. And I started off with a few different ideas, you know, brainstorming for, you know, 6 weeks about maybe it could make money like this, maybe it could make money like that. And what I ended up with was actually a piece of software that does make you real money. It makes you a lot of money, but it doesn't even do it in the way, it's not even the same or even similar to any of the other softwares you've seen out there. You know, it doesn't work by, you know, building websites. It doesn't work by, you know, all this stuff you've seen time and time again. The way that I built Predator in the end was that it just focused on just going directly to the cause, the absolute simplest way of making money, which is getting people somewhere and getting them to buy something. And that is all that it effectively does, but just on a mass scale. But anyway, I'm jumping the gun a bit. I'll talk about that in a second. So that's how I kind of came up with the idea for Predator. You know, I could see a lot of softwares out there. I tried a lot of them. They didn't make any money, but I could still see the allure of creating a good piece of software. So I wanted to create my own. Now, the next question is probably the biggest question on everyone's mind at this point, judging by the questions box and judging by me being a psychic, obviously, and the questions I received in, and that is, what is Predator? Well, I can safely tell you that Predator is, bar none, Predator is by bar none the most powerful internet marketing / make money online software I have ever seen. And I know this for a few reasons. I know this because I've tried pretty much every other software out there. I've literally bought and tested in the process of developing Predator, and even before I came up with the idea, virtually every other software out there. And I also know this because, and like I said, they didn't deliver very good results, and I also know this because, and can safely tell you this because I like to think that my products really deliver what I say. Google Sniper, for instance, is the best way to do search engine optimization. Granted, it's gotten, a little bit harder lately, but it's still got more success stories than any other course. And Traffic Ultimatum is still, regarded by a lot of people to be the most comprehensive course on traffic. So when I make a statement, I like to believe that I stick to that. And I think that when you see Predator, you're definitely going to agree with me. And obviously, I've got it in notes here, obviously my results using the software in even the first week of using it speak for themselves. Okay, I think one of the most unique things about Predator is that it made me money, even in its most basic form that it was first, created in its first week, and quite a bit of money it made me indeed, actually, into the thousands, which we go over later as well. So what is Predator then? Well, Predator takes all the typical elements of making money online and combines them all in one piece of software. Okay, so it removes, and it's just not even in there, it removes all of the filler stuff that you don't need to actually make money. Okay, that's the focus, which is, why we're all here, right? And focuses solely on what you do need, i.e., like I said, finding people and getting those people to visit a website, whether it be your website or an affiliate link, an affiliate website, and you obviously earning a commission and making money from that. And, in the process, not only making a lot of money, not only, doing a lot of sort of searches and finding billions of people, but, even building email lists of tens of thousands of people along the way. And I'm going to show you some of the email lists I've built with Predator later on, okay? Now, I don't want to pigeonhole it here. The difficult thing is with Predator is it's difficult, while I'm looking at these notes, guys, it's difficult to say what it is without showing you it. So I think I should just start to cut to the chase, which I will in a second, without pigeonholing it. So no, Predator isn't, strictly a list building tool or anything like that, okay? That's just something that it does as well. In reality, Predator does almost everything, and the ways that you can make money with it are almost limitless. Now, the next question that I'm getting here, the big one is, why has it taken so long? Why has Predator taken so long? Well, based on what I've already said, I'm sure you can gather some clue as to why. It's been over 2.5 years in development, to be precise. And one reason, obviously, is it's a very complicated project, and like I said, I had to go through no less than 3 programming teams. As it stands now, I've spent over $110,000 on this piece of software that I've already explained to you guys. Finally, it was finished off by a team in Ukraine, actually. If you're looking to develop a piece of software, I think they're the best guys. And probably the main reason, though, is that it took time to sort of get the dream right, okay? So, I mean, if you imagine I started from a drawing board, and from there it's got to progress infinitely. So, initially, I started out with ideas of things it needed to do, things it didn't need to do, stuff that other softwares did, and didn't actually ever make anyone any money, so I cut that stuff out. And it took time to kind of perfect everything to the actual idea that I wanted, and that ties into the last reason, is that it's constantly under development. So if you think that 6 months ago I thought Predator was done, but then I'm using the software every day. So my whole business is running through it, so I'm constantly seeing new ways to improve it, new features to add, new ways to find these people, to get them where you want them to go. It's just something that's constantly under development, tweaking and improving. And you know, there's stuff in there I wouldn't have even considered to be in there 3 months ago. And it's not in my nature to release a kind of half-finished product. Okay, so I wanted it to be absolutely perfect. So I apologise. Yes, there's a little bit of perfectionist in there. Probably could have released it a year ago, and you guys would have thought it was equally as amazing. But right now, it's just even more incredible than that. It is all I can explain to you. So yes, there's a little bit of perfectionist thing in there. And then the last thing I want to say is that obviously using it for myself is one thing, but it takes time to get it right for mass usage by not only a lot more people, and it's now at the stage where pretty much everyone could use Predator and it wouldn't damage the effects of the software, which is pretty impressive. But it's getting, you know, things like the interface right. Obviously, when I'm just using it myself, I know what all the buttons do because I've sit there and created them along with the programming team and with Anthony. You know, and it's just a case of kind of, you know, clicking, you know, this button does that, or clicking this button that does that, and it doesn't necessarily have to look that great. But when I'm, you know, obviously offering it to a wider audience, or showing it even in a demonstration like I'm only doing today, then it's quite actually difficult to get that part right as well, and that takes a lot of time. Okay. You know, I wanted to get it ready so that, so I've got it in my notes that literally anyone could pick this thing up and, you know, start making money with it in pretty much the first day of using it. That is the way I wanted to have it, and that is the way that it is today, as I'm proud to show you. And you know what, guys, I think I'm taking way too long up on this part of things. I think you guys are dying from the questions, the flood of questions, dying to just see the software. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut over to my screen, and I'm just going to actually show you the software right now. Now I've got a few more questions, but I'll answer those at the end, and there's plenty more to answer here that have been coming in. Okay, you know, it's enough talk about it now. It's been almost 2 years, some of you waiting for it. Let's cut to the chase and actually show you the system. Okay, so let's show you Predator. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm actually going to cut over to the screen. Got my headset here. So I'm just going to plonk my headset on, okay, and what I'm going to do is, like I said, guys, this is live, so just give me a second here. It's very difficult, by the way, to picture that it's live, you know, because it's, you know, I'm just sort of looking at a camera and at Anthony, but there's actually, you know, potentially thousands of people watching this right now. Alongside you, so it's a pretty strange feeling for me, and I'm just sitting here in a regular room that's all managed by this internet connection and everything. So anyway, so yeah, just bear with me a second. So I've got to put this headset on, right, and then you're going to switch the mic. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to put the headset on, guys, and then let me just close up the questions here. A second. And now what we're going to do, guys, is it's just going to jump from, ready, it's just going to go ahead and jump from the camera that you're viewing now. Hopefully this works. I mean, it has in our little test that we've done. Hopefully it's not a gigantic mess up. It's just going to jump from that camera onto what you guys are seeing on my screen, okay? So just be patient with me. While we're waiting for the transfer. The audio might go for a second, like it has done possibly a couple of times during the stream. So just bear that in mind, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and make the transfer now. And bear in mind, guys, the audio is going to change slightly. So just be aware. So just be aware that it's going to come in over the microphone, okay? So Anthony, are we going to make the transfer? Yep. Okay, guys. So you should now be looking at my screen. Hopefully, you guys can see that. Can everyone see the screen? No, not yet. Just keep bearing with us here, just for a few seconds while we're still trying to make this transfer. Anthony, okay, yep. Alright, sweet. It should be done now, guys, so you should be able to see my screen. Obviously, I can't see the questions box anymore, so I'm just kind of relying on Anthony, and I'm just sort of hoping that you guys can all see it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pull up Anthony's a little computer alongside mine. So if you just give me 1 second here, just going to bring that over. Yep. And then I'm still going to be able to view your questions, okay, on this computer right here, alright? So I'm still going to be able to respond to whatever it is that you guys are saying, okay? So, now that we're here, now that everyone can see my screen, and judging by the questions box you all can, hopefully you can all hear me. Like I said, the microphone may have changed a bit. Now we're on screen now. I'm not going to waste any time here, guys. I'm just going to pretty much jump into the good stuff, and jump straight into Predator, because it's impressive enough as it is, and it works extremely fast. I think one of the most amazing things about Predator, I remember, is I literally started making money right away. This wasn't something that had a learning curve for me. Once the software was built, I was off. For the first week, actually, I pretty much became a hermit, and I think, like I said earlier, I made just over $5,000 actually, and that is, that is the spirit of the software, if you will. So that is how I'm going to keep this demonstration. I'm just going to jump in right into it, okay? So with that said, what I'm going to do now is actually go ahead and boot up Predator for the very first time. This is the very first time, the world has seen it, so get ready. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click on the icon, and then there's going to bring up a loading screen, and that's Predator sort of getting everything ready in the background and everything. So if we just go over here and I just click on the nice Predator icon, here you can see Predator's loading up, and Predator is now loaded. You're now looking at Predator. For the first time ever, this is what the software looks like, and what you're looking at right now is essentially everything. Right here within this software interface is everything I now use to drive all my traffic and pretty much make all the money I do online. Now I know it's a simple looking interface, and obviously, like I've discussed on the on-screen section part, I've gone to a lot of effort to make it look like that, okay? Originally it had lots of different tabs and even versions of the software, plus a few web applications. But what I've been able to do, guys, here, as you can see, is boil it down into this one kind of command interface we've got here, okay? Now, in our world, basically means I've made it as simple as possible to actually make money with it, so you can spend more time, doing the things you enjoy, and less time, on your computer trying to make money, obviously. Now, you're probably thinking, what exactly is Predator now? And I know I discussed it briefly, but I want to go into it again in more detail, okay? And the first thing I want to talk about before I actually show you Predator is how money is actually made online. Okay, so if I go for an example that everyone's pretty familiar with, if we just go over to clickbank.com, so I just head over here into Google, hopefully you can all see this, and I just go over to ClickBank here, click on that. So what I'm essentially trying to do here is just break down in the most simple way ever, because we get a little bit confused sometimes over how money's actually made, how money is made online, just in a very, very simple way. It'll only take a few minutes, guys, and we'll go straight into Predator, but it's really going to help you understand it. So we're over here at clickbank.com. Everyone here should be familiar with it. If you're not, it's simply a place you can go to find products that other people have made, and then you send people to their websites, and you earn a commission for selling a product, okay? So if we just go over to the marketplace, like I said, pretty much all of you are from my email list, so you'll already be familiar. And we just go into, arts and entertainment, for example. We'll just pick that category just for this demonstration. And let's say, here's a book on how to do trick photography and special effects, okay? So if we were to, for example, promote this as an affiliate, we would expect to earn $36.68
a sale. Okay, so how is money made online? Well, making money online is actually very simple. It's just through people. You've got your products and you need people to buy them, or like this example here, you get people to visit your ClickBank or other affiliate link and buy something at the other end, and you earn a commission. Okay, so for example, this product, you'd earn $36, and the more people you get over to this website, and the more interested those people are in what you're selling or promoting as an affiliate, essentially the more money you'll make. Okay, so that makes sense. If you owned a shop, and you were selling pianos, the more people that came into your shop looking to buy a piano, the more pianos you'd sell. It's really simple. Now, many of you are pointing out in the chat that this is pretty basic stuff. Yes, it is, and the more advanced people, please bear with me. You are about to be blown away with Predator. And a lot of you are pointing out, obviously, that this is traffic. So on the internet, yes, you'd be right. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, guys, because Predator is literally can be that simple. That's what's so cool about it. But yes, all these people coming to buy this, special effects book, for example, or this, or this drum beat maker, or this learn guitar product here, where you'd earn $35 for every person that bought it. All these people that would buy it is called traffic. Okay. And some of you veterans are also asking, how am I using the older green and white ClickBank site skin you see here instead of the new blue one? And if you want to do it too, I think you can just type in like CB Wayback Skins on Google or something. And well, yeah, I mean, I just prefer it to the new blue one anyway. I think it looks a lot better for when I'm doing tutorial videos and stuff. So back to traffic. It's pretty simple actually. And essentially, there's a simple formula I've gone over time and time again, is that, the more traffic you get, the more money you make online. Okay? Now, if we go back to Predator, here's the big difference, okay? Now, normally, for example, even with Google Sniper and with just about every other course online, we have to go to all this effort, of spending hours or even days, building a website, or you have to pay for all the traffic. If you wanted to drive through pay-per-click or something like Facebook, you actually have to pay for each person that visits the website. Well, I built Predator with one simple goal in mind, to ignore all of this and go straight to the core. And the core, essentially, you remember earlier I was talking about how, when I was on camera, I was talking about how, when I was brainstorming Predator, I wanted to go right to the core of how people make money. Well, this is it. And the core is, the best way to make money online, and how I built Predator, is finding people for free. So for free, not paying for them, getting them to click your link and buying something so that you earn money, either from promoting a product or from your own product, and doing it all for free. And that's it. And that is Predator, and doing it on a huge scale. Okay? No coding here, no website creation, no actual traffic generation. You can, forget everything you knew about traffic, even all the traffic methods I've taught you. No list building, no additional products or services that you need to buy. No trying to rank higher and higher in Google like I teach you in Google Sniper. Nothing. Just making money the easiest and simplest possible way, and making it on a regular basis. And this is all possible, and obviously, most importantly, with the help of software, basically doing all of the work for you, or more specifically Predator. Now, you might be thinking, on what scale is Predator able to do this? What kind of traffic is it able to drive? What kind of people is this able to find? Well, with Predator and the sites I'm about to show you, it's able to access and find people in. You've actually got access to over 2 billion people that you can make money from. Imagine if you could just tap in to 2 billion people and send them wherever you wanted to go on the internet. Like not building a website or doing any work, literally sending them to whatever site you wanted on the internet, and ideally making money from them. Now, it doesn't matter what niche you're in or anything like that. There's traffic here for every niche, from the ClickBank niches to some more obscure ones that you can use, okay? With some of which I'll be going over. Now, do you think you can make money from 2 billion people? You've got access to anyone, using huge websites in the world. And I'm going to be going over more how these work. But you've got access to anyone that's ever put an ad on Craigslist, people using Google Maps, even Google itself, okay, the biggest website on the planet, and you've got access to all these people and you can just tap into them right away and send them wherever you want, okay? Now, you don't need to be, good at sort of copywriting either. These people, are so targeted, okay? For those of you that are thinking, oh, are they actually going to buy it at the other end? They are. It doesn't matter what your niche you're in, you will find people that buy it. But anyway, I'll go over this in a minute. There's obviously a lot of things going on this screen, and I think you guys are starting to tell in the questions box, the feedback I'm getting. Yes, I'm about to show you the software, James. I'm about to show you the software. Thank you for your comments that you keep sending in. Okay. I'm not going to go through all the features here, guys. I'm just going to skip to the part where I make money right in front of you now, all right? In a way that literally every single person in the world could. Yes, that includes you, by the way, right now in the position that you are in if you had access to the software. So not if I had it with existing business and everything, just you right now, all right? So, okay, so let's do that. So Predator allows me to be in control of how much traffic I want, and indeed money I want, basically, okay? Now, the traffic we're going to tap into is already there. And all I do is basically set my options and siphon off some of it, okay? So bear that in mind as I'm showing you it. And here we go. So let me show you how to do it. Now I'm going to show you a couple of examples, including a really simple, ClickBank one, because you guys are all familiar with that. But first, I just want to show you actually one of the more powerful ones that I've been using. I think this will be particularly interesting. Now, this is something that's making me a lot more money than simply using ClickBank, and I think you'll see why. This strategy right now is making me around $30,000 a month, in fact. It's still being an affiliate, and it's even better than ClickBank because you don't even have to sell anything to actually get paid. Now, it's called CPA, or cost per action, okay? And basically, you can get paid even if all someone does is enter in an email address. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what CPA is, it's simply cost per action, like I said, and you get paid every time someone performs a certain action. They can enter a zip code, an email address, or anything, instead of only buying something like you do on ClickBank. So in that way, it's a lot easier to make money. And yes, you can make a lot of money, especially with Predator. So enough talking. If we actually head over, let's actually do this right now, live on screen, okay? So we're going to go over to Google and we're going to head over to a website called offervault.com. This is the website you all have access to right now, although please, don't go and do it as I'm doing this. Just watch on screen exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so we're here at offervault.com, and this is a great place to find these types of CPA offers, okay, that are going to pay us based on an email, when someone submits their email or a zip code or something like that, okay? So what we're going to do, guys, there's a million types of offers to promote in a million different niches, but all we're going to do is we're just going to look for people that want to buy an iPhone. That's the niche we're going to focus on today. The iPhone 5, it's a really popular phone, most popular phone in the world as far as I know. It's obviously it's a big topic. It's a topic that it's something that everyone wants. So and it's something everyone understands watching this probably. So we're just going to focus on the iPhone, all right? So I'm just going to enter in a search term iPhone, and I'm just going to press search. Okay. And just wait for that to go ahead and search. Now basically all we do now is we're just going to scroll down here and look for something I would like to promote. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one, email submit. This one looks fine. Just click on that, and then I'm going to explain a little bit about it. Okay, so the target market with this is obviously people that want to buy an iPhone. Okay, now this particular one is focusing on a 4S, but it will do for the demonstration. Okay, so how does this work? Well, here's what the page looks like. If I zoom in, we're actually going to send them to a page that looks like this on the right hand side. If you've been online very much, you probably have seen these yourself, where it says enter an email address to win a free iPhone or something like that. But did you know that whenever you do enter your email address to win one of these iPhones, you're going to get paid between $2 and $3. In this case, this offer pays out $2.05. Every single time someone actually goes, you send someone to that page and they enter in their email. $2, and all they have to do is enter their email. It doesn't get any easier than that, especially with Predator, okay? I'm getting more comments, by the way, that this is obviously, for some of the more advanced guys still, we are going to get to the actual software demonstration. I'm just making sure everyone is up to speed, okay? So we're going to get paid $2 every time someone enters in their email information, okay? Now, it seems like there's a lot of people here who saying you haven't seen this offer type before, and like I said, a lot of you saying, among you, that you've actually promoted CPA offers before with great success. One's exactly like this. That's perfect. Great. By the way, there's another question here. Matthew says, is this a presentation live, or is this a recording? Yes, it's live, Matthew. I'm sitting here. You just saw me. I take it you've only just tuned in. I was on camera earlier, and now I've just switched it to my screen so we can just see me doing it all live, okay? Alright, so we got this great offer of basically something that's going to pay us $2 to $3 every time someone enters in their email to receive a free iPhone, okay? Now, all we need to do is basically find people who are looking to buy an iPhone and send them to this page, okay? Now, of course, normally, you'd have to go away for 5 days while you build a website, then spend the next month trying to get people to visit that website with the hope that some of the people that visit that website go on to actually, then enter their email for a free iPhone. I've got a great comment here from Daniel with 2 N's saying, and that's if it all goes to plan, which it rarely does, which is very true. Basically, you're going to be spending like a month trying to, before anyone actually visits this page, and you potentially make money by some people entering their email address, okay? So bear that in mind. Okay, well, now that we've established that, let me show you the Predator way, okay? So if we go back into the software, what I'm going to do is, obviously, we're looking for people that want to buy an iPhone. So it's a pretty simple way of doing it, okay? Now, Predator's got a whole bunch of advanced options and things like that, and there's going to be some things on here, I'm not going to go ahead and explain everything. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Obviously, like I've been saying, like you guys are saying in the comments box, it's about time to cut to the chase, and that's what I'm about to do, okay? So I'm just going to run through it quickly and show you the things that are basically going to make you money as if you were using the software, okay? So what we want to do is we want to find people basically that want to buy an iPhone, and then we want to send them to this page where if they enter their email, we're potentially going to earn $2. So how do we find all these people? Well, what I'm going to do, quite simply, is I'm going to perform what's called a Predator search, okay? So I'm just going to come in here into Predator, and I'm just going to type in iPhone, okay? Now what we're doing is, obviously, like I said, we're looking for people that want to buy an iPhone. Now, with Predator, you've got access to over 2 billion people who potentially want to buy an iPhone or want to buy pretty much everything you can think of online. You've got some of the biggest websites in the world. You've got Bing, you've got Craigslist, eBay, Gumtree, you've got Google itself. You've got the access to anyone who's ever used Google, the biggest website on the planet here, okay? But for this example, I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use Craigslist for this example, okay? So I'm just going to hit Craigslist. And now what we're going to do with Predator is I'm just going to keep these options fairly simple. So I can select a country here. I'm just going to go ahead and select the US. Now, obviously, for this example, for an iPhone, it doesn't really matter where the people live. This is more for more advanced searches you might do with the Predator software, so a more local search, okay? But we won't get into that now. That will be later on in the demonstration. Okay, so we can just select anywhere. Why don't we just select California? Come down here, and well, let's just go for Los Angeles. And then, obviously, an iPhone, it's going to be in the for sale category. Now, here's an interesting point. Now, would it be in the cell phones category here? Yes, it would. So people buying and selling iPhones, those. Obviously, we don't want to send this email offer to people that are selling an iPhone because they don't have any interest in buying one. So wouldn't it be cool if we could only send this to people who actually wanted an iPhone? And well, the good news is that we can. All we do is we scroll down here to the wanted section. And all this is literally people in Los Angeles, all we're saying is people in Los Angeles, California, that want to buy an iPhone. Okay, it's pretty incredible that we can, that Predator can sort of siphon down exactly the type of people we want, so that we can get the best type of people possible to this page here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do next is one of the most powerful pieces, one of the most powerful parts to this software. Okay, I'm going to run what's called a Predator search. And what Predator's going to do is Predator's going to go out there and actually find, hundreds or potentially even thousands of people right now, literally right in front of us. You're about to watch me do it, who want to buy an iPhone. Okay, so if I just hit search here, you're really going to see, the magic of Predator. Okay, this is all the magic right here. So if I just press search, now what's happening is the software is just loading a little bit. Oh, and here we go. Alright, it's already going. We've already found, if you guys look down here on the right hand side, 70, 80, this is the number of people that Predator has already found who are looking to buy an iPhone. All these real people right now living in Los Angeles who are literally looking to buy an iPhone. I mean, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 200, 320 people now it's already found. Look how fast this thing goes. I mean, there's been initially when I created Predator, it wasn't anywhere near as fast as this. Already it's found 450 people now. And these are real people that actually want to buy an iPhone. Now it's found 500, 550 now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the search there, guys. 570 people. We really don't need any more than that for this demonstration. Predator in literally... And some of you guys are going crazy in the question spots. Now you finally see why I was so excited about showing you Predator. And literally about 20 seconds there, Predator has gone out and found 570 people that want to buy an iPhone. And these are real people, guys. So if I, come in here and click on this ad, for instance, we can actually go ahead and read it. So this guy wants to buy an iPhone 4S, any character, any carrier, and he's prepared to pay $350. Okay, now there's an iPhone 5 wanted top price. Look at this guy, iPhone 5 wanted top price. He's prepared to pay $999 for a Verizon iPhone. And we can press preview right here. Did you guys see that? We can press preview, and then that opens up this sort of external box here, and we can see even more information about the ad. This guy's even left, he's even left his phone number here. That's how much these people want an iPhone. It's pretty incredible that we can find these people, so fast. I mean, for example, if you had a website, imagine how long it's going to take to get 570 people to your website. You're going to build your website, you're going to wait for people to arrive. Is it going to rank in Google? Is it not going to rank in Google? You're going to write articles. You're going to do all this different stuff that Predator's literally just gone and done in about 20 seconds for you. Okay, it really is pretty amazing. And they're not just real people, we've got all of their information too. So we've got their location, we've got the date they posted their ad, we've got their phone numbers in some cases. Predator's collected here. Here's some phone numbers right here. It's phone numbers for all these people. And then, but most importantly, we've got their email address. Okay, so if I come over here, you can see right here, we've actually got all their email addresses. Now, as cool as that was, the Predator search, that's only about a quarter of the power or the magic of Predator. Okay, imagine if we could now go out and send all these 570 people an email. Okay, just a simple email. And in that email, all we said was, hey, I noticed you're looking to buy an iPhone. Maybe you'd like to go to this website and potentially you could win a free one. And yes, you can bet your bottom dollar that some of those people that receive that email and open the email are actually going to go to this website and enter in their email address. And each time that they do that, you're going to get paid $2. Okay? And imagine if we could send all these people an email with just one click. Not spending hours or even days doing it. Well, with Predator, you can. Okay? And we're going to do it right now. Alright? So I'm just back in the software now. All I'm going to do is I'm not going to press select all. I'm going to just press select with emails. Okay? And this is going to select every single person here, as you can see on the right hand side, that has got an email. Okay? Now, it's selected. If we look right at the top, 476 people of all these 570 have an email address, and we're going to send them an email right now. Okay, So how do we do that? Well, the first step is we've got to write them an email, obviously. Now, as I told you before, I've obviously promoted and promote every day a lot of these iPhone offers. So I've actually got some ready-made that we can just go ahead and use. Okay. So if we just come in here, I'm just going to copy and paste one in to obviously save time. This is an email I've already written up in the past. So I've got a nice little subject line here. Just going to grab that. Come back over to Predator, and I'm just going to paste that in. Really simple. Come over here again, and just copy that and paste that in here. And this is basically the email that we're going to send all these people. And as you might notice, guys, this is actually a really, really simple email. Now, you notice I've already got my affiliate link here, by the way. Now, if you guys didn't have an affiliate link yet, all you'd do is you'd come over here and you just click Join Network, and that's that. And you'd basically be an affiliate able to promote these offers. Okay. Now, obviously, like I said, I've already got my affiliate link and I've already written up this email. Now, I was getting at a second ago is it's just, it's not an incredible email in any way, because you really don't need to sell anything here. Remember, they don't even have to buy anything. All they need to do is enter an email. You don't need to be a genius to do this. Literally anyone watching right now can do this. All I've said, subject line regarding your iPhone Craigslist ad. Hey, I saw you're looking to buy an iPhone. Well, you might be able to get one for free. All you need to do is go here and enter your email address, and then it's just my affiliate link, and that's it. You might not have to buy one at all. I'm not saying it's definitely going to work for you, but it's worth a shot. Just stick in your email address and see. Let me know if it works for you, George. And that's it. Now all I'm going to do, I've pasted in my email and everything. Okay. I'm just going to click Add Template, and here's the email right here. Okay. I'm just going to press OK. We're going to head back into Predator, and remember. So basically, guys, we've selected all these with emails. We've written up our email right here. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to click Add Emails to Launcher. Okay, I'm going to press that now, and I'm just going to select the email account I want to use to send the emails. For this, I'll just select the top one. I'm just going to press Assign Server. And what this has done now, guys, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom, is it's actually gone ahead and added all of these 476 people. I'll show you that if I full screen the software, to the launch window. Okay, now this is the real money maker of Predator. Okay, this is basically, and you can see I can scroll through all the emails here. What this is going to do as soon as I hit launch is send every single one of these people an email. So all I'm going to do, it's really simple. With Predator, you don't have to spend, like I said, hours or days doing this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Select All, and now you can see the status has changed. It's select every one of these emails, and it's given us a schedule, which I'll explain in a minute. And now to physically send emails to all these people, we're going to do it. And this is basically, guys, you should consider this, and you will as the demonstration goes further on. As soon as I hit launch, that's basically making you money every time that you hit that button. Okay, so get ready, guys. This is this has never been seen by anyone except for literally a very small group of friends that I have that I've shown this to in the past, and obviously the program through its development, the wider world has never seen this. Okay, so get ready, because I'm just going to hit launch now. Okay, so I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to hit launch. We're just going to pick the iPhone email that we wrote a minute ago. That's all we're going to do. Assign template, and bam, that's it. Predator's now off. You can see it's just changed or sent. It's already sent one email right then. Okay, you can see what Predator's done. Sent again. Sent another email. What it's done, Predator's changed all these statuses of all these email addresses to pending, and then as it goes off, it's sending each one of these emails. Bam, it's just sent another email. Okay, now every time Predator's sending this email, you need to almost see it, and I do after using the software for so long. It's almost like you're making money every time the software sends out one of these emails. So it's sent. It's sent 4 people an email so far. Okay, 4 people that exact email we just wrote, people we've just found like 5 minutes ago, to this offer right here. It's going to send all 476 people to this iPhone offer, and all you need to do, you can just sit back and let Predator do all the work, and we're going to make quite a bit of money. And that's literally right there, guys, all you need to do with this particular way of making money with Predator. No websites, no work on your part. or anything like that. No, no outsourcing, no search engine optimization like I do with Google Sniper. Absolutely nothing. That is it. And it's all free as well. Best of all, it's sending all these emails for free. And I'm going to go into that in a second. You guys are getting really excited in the questions box here. Please, guys, save your questions until the end, okay? You can see Predator's just fired off another one there. Please save your questions until the end. So you've just seen how easy it is to find these people. Well, now I'm going to show you, one of the more advanced features of the software, okay? And that is the scheduler, okay? So if I just press this, we come over here, and I just click on the schedule button. You can see I'm pressing right here. What this will do, if I press that, this actually schedules an event in advance. So you don't even have to be at your computer when Predator goes out and finds these people and sends these emails and makes this money for you. You can actually schedule in I know, guys, it's pretty amazing. You can schedule in an event to happen ahead of time. So you could be at the beach tomorrow and you could have Predator scheduled in a couple of events to go out tomorrow and look for every person that's posted an ad looking for an iPhone and send them all emails out tomorrow while you're not even at your computer. And so yes, guys, yes, the scheduler is real. A lot of you guys really can't believe this one. Yes, it is real. It's actually a really recent feature. I only added in, a couple of months ago. And yes, it makes what was already an easy process, even easier. It's pretty incredible. And what you've just seen here, guys, I mean, this way of making money, this is actually probably my favorite way of making money with Predator, to be honest with you. It's just so simple to use, and the best thing is it pretty much always works because people don't even need to buy anything. Which brings me to a question. Like I said, I can't go through all the questions right now, but this one's come up a couple of times, and that's people asking, how many of these people that were emailing here, so how many of these people that were emailing are actually going to go ahead and buy something, or how many of these people are actually going to go ahead and enter their email on this page so that we can get paid $2. And it's fascinating actually, because this is something I didn't realize at first, that these people right here that Predator's found are the most perfect customers on the internet. I used to think it was people searching on Google and stuff like that, but it's not. It's these people. I mean, think about it. They're not just interested in getting an iPhone. They haven't just walked down the shop and bought one or anything. They've literally gone all the way and spent like 15 minutes creating an ad on Craigslist about it. And what's more is that they're sitting there awaiting replies for their ad that they wrote. So they spent like 15 minutes writing their ad. Okay, want an iPhone 3GS, want to buy an iPhone 5. There's just loads here. AT&T unlocked, prepared to pay $1,000, this guy. Need an iPhone 5, another one. This guy's prepared to pay $800. These are people sitting right there waiting for people to respond to their ads. So if we send them an email, saying, hey, you looking to buy an iPhone regarding your Craigslist phone ad, the open rates on these emails are actually close to 100%. I've never seen anything like it. Anywhere else in internet marketing. And just to reiterate sort of how this actually translates to money, I'm going to show you something right now. What I want to do is I'm actually going to show you the actual account where all of my CPA affiliate profits, sales from this exact method are tracked, sales from this exact method, and promoting a few different products, okay, so that you can see it for yourself. So what I've done, guys, okay, if we come over to my affiliate account over here, which tracks all of these offers, and what I've done is I've ran a report. Now, I've run the report just from a random period of time. I'm aware it's 2013, but I've ran the report in October last year, and you can see it's not even the whole month. So what you're seeing here, all these bars, these are basically all of the different products I promote. At the top, you've got the ones that I promote most often and most successfully and have made the most money with, and then at the bottom, as you can see, it decreases less and less to the ones I haven't promoted that much. These are all offers related to iPhones and things like that, where people have to enter emails. Now at the very bottom you can see there's been a couple of couple of negative things here, because sometimes what happens is you earn your commission and then the CPA company, decides that, it wasn't a valid sale or something like that. Okay, that's not to worry about. That always happens. But finally, the main thing to concern yourself is this figure right here. And what this is the total profit I've earned so far this month. Okay, that's $38,529.75. Okay, and the month isn't even finished. Remember, okay, it's pretty, it's pretty incredible, and that's from this exact method that I've just shown you guys. Okay, that's how much it's made me already so far this month. And just to address another question that I'm seeing here that keeps coming up, and what a lot of you are probably thinking is, can it really be that easy? Why hasn't anyone else done this so far? And the reason for that is, honestly, I think the reason no one else has done it is because, to be completely honest with you, it's really, really difficult to create a piece of software like Predator that goes and does all this work for you. I mean, like I already said earlier, I'm not going to repeat everything that I spent, over $110,000. It took me 2 years. The amount of time I have personally invested in this software to get it to where it is today. Like I said, there's been so many versions. It is ridiculous. There's been over three programming teams. Sorry. Finally we found one that could actually finish the software and complete it to the standard I wanted. Like, it's extremely difficult. And the other thing you guys are thinking, can it really be that easy? Is, well, how exactly does Predator send these emails? Is there something going on here? Do you have to pay for an autoresponder service? Are you really contacting 476 people, in the click of a button? How exactly does this work? And well, yep, you can take my word for it, guys, that Predator is unlike any other software in the world, okay? Predator has been built to last, and it comes with a whole host of advanced features that allow you to do all this stuff that are kind of working behind the scenes. I'm going to go into a bit more information now. Obviously, I already went into the scheduler, which is one of the most amazing, but now I'm going to go into how it actually sends these emails, okay? Now, what I'm going to do now, like I said, is explain some of the more advanced features of Predator, okay? So, Predator obviously has a whole bunch of more advanced settings that you haven't seen, and you wouldn't really use them, to be honest with you, until you start making sort of $10,000 a month. It's when you start making over 5 figures a month that you're probably going to want to take more notice and more advantage of these. None of them actually affect the software, by the way. It just affects the way that you set things up, okay? So if we go into email configuration, okay, once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on sending options, okay? And it's in here that this is basically going to give us our options for Predator, okay? So to actually send the emails, what's so cool about Predator is you can pretty much use any email provider you want. That means you can use Gmail like I'm using here, you can use Yahoo, Hotmail, or any other, okay? All you do is you head over here to sending options and you enter in your information. So you enter in your name, you enter in your email address, and that's it. You're pretty much good to go. And then you can send emails. All the people that you email are from these Gmail accounts that you set up. Okay, and that's another reason why so many people open these emails. Because you really, obviously you want everyone to open the emails that you send out. Okay. Now, some of you are asking, yeah, you can plug in your own email here, your own personal email. But since you'll probably get a lot of replies, when you send 500 people an email, a lot of them are going to click the link, but a lot of them are going to reply to the message as well. You probably want to make a new email account, to be honest with you, and obviously that's free. I'm I'm not going to sit here, guys, and show you how to go to hotmail.com and make yourself a free email account. I'm sure you can all figure that out. Yeah, some of you guys are saying, yeah, we know how to do that. Yeah, great, of course you do. If you can use a computer, I'm sure you have an email account, you know how to create one. And then once you have the information, you just come here and enter it in, okay? Yeah, another thing you guys are asking is, how many emails does Predator send, okay? How many emails can you send? Well, obviously, and it's now I'll explain more about the schedule function. Predator doesn't just go out and send, 1,000 emails in the first 5 seconds, okay? that wouldn't really work out that well. It would just be Gmail wouldn't understand why someone's sending 1,000 emails all of a sudden. So what Predator does, like I said, it's got a whole bunch of advanced features going on behind the scenes, is it schedules them in and it sends them out periodically over the next hour. So we've got the first email was sent. You'll notice it was doing this as it was sending. So the first email goes out instantly, the next one after 0.06 minutes, after 6 seconds, the next one after 12 seconds, the next one after 18 seconds, 24 seconds, 30 seconds, 36 seconds. You guys get the idea. Basically what Predator does, in one of its most advanced things, by the way, is it actually goes out and sends out these emails spaced out over an hour. Okay. Now, in terms of what you can send per hour, obviously there are limits. Now, I've got 1,000 emails in here, but what it normally recommend is you send between 75 and 125 emails per hour, per email account that you've got in here. Okay. Now, here's something that's pretty cool, is obviously you can be a lot smarter than that, and I have been with Predator, in that you can add in multiple email accounts. So you're not just sending out 100 emails per hour, you're sending out 100 emails per hour per account. So if we were to go and select all these accounts, suddenly you have the capacity to actually send out 400 emails with Predator per hour. And emailing 400 people an hour about where to buy an iPhone is it's a pretty incredible way to make money. And yes, like I already mentioned, you can bet a lot of those people are going to go ahead and enter their email here, and you're going to make $2 every time they do so. It really is pretty incredible. And then there's the other beauty of Predator. This is the really cool thing about it, is that while Predator's doing all this stuff, it's sending all these people these emails and everything like that. You can tab over to your desktop, you can play some games, you can browse the internet, you can do whatever you want. Predator's still in the background sending those emails, making you money basically. Okay, it really is it really is pretty amazing. and you guys are getting and from the sounds of it, you guys think so too. You guys are getting pretty excited over here. Like I said, guys, please just save all your questions till the end. Okay, I know there's a lot coming in, but I really think I need to move faster through this and show you sort of a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, because the truth is we haven't even got started yet here. Okay, I've actually got a whole bunch more ways that I want to show you to make money, because like I said, the potential with Predator is pretty much limitless. Okay, so what I want to do is let's go ahead and make money in a way that you're obviously all probably a little bit more familiar with. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a ClickBank product this time and show you how quickly you can make money promoting ClickBank products, okay, with Predator. Now, what I want you to do this time, guys, is I want you to time me. All right, now the first step, don't start the clock yet. The first step is going to be me just coming into Predator and basically clearing it ready for a new search. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press select all, delete selected. Just going to come up here, I'm going to select all, and I'm going to delete selected. And then Predator is all fresh, basically, ready to go once again. Okay, and now what we're going to do, like I said, is I'm going to show you, a different way of making money with Predator using something you guys are more familiar with. So what we're going to do is let's just head over to ClickBank now. A product I've been promoting with particular success is musical instruments. Okay, it's something I don't know quite how I stumbled in it. Sometimes you're in Predator and you just stumble across these funny niches, but yeah, musical instruments. Okay, so if we just head over to ClickBank right now, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so if we actually do that now, now what I want you to do is basically start timing me. Okay, well actually wait 1 second, I'll just show you the product. So we're in arts and entertainment on ClickBank. Anyone can do this. We're going to go into page 2, and let's promote the piano product. So it's an instrument I always wish I could play, and one I've promoted in the past with particular success. To be honest, it's made me a fair bit of money. Okay, so this method alone that I'm about to show you here, now it's not making me $30,000 a month, but it's making me around $200 to $250 a day, every single day, right now. Okay, this very method I'm going to show you on ClickBank. Okay, now $250 a day isn't bloody bad. If that were you, imagine what you could do with that extra money coming in, and Predator just doing it for you. Now there's 3 simple steps to it, and this is basically the easiest way of making money online I've ever seen. All you are is a middleman. Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking to find people, or we find people who are looking to buy a piano. Then a pretty good assumption is that these people are also going to need to learn how to play the piano. Okay, even if they're pretty good at playing a piano, people always kind of want to improve, I've found. Okay, and most piano students are beginners anyway, especially if they're looking to buy their first one. So we look for these people that are looking to buy a piano, and then we simply send these people an email saying, hey, I notice you're buying a piano. You might want to check out this course that teaches you how to play piano. Now, many of them will take up the offer, and I'll go more into that in a second. And when they buy it, you get paid a nice big commission. Okay, for Rocket Piano, for instance, you get paid $30. All right. If we actually go and check this out, we click the link here. This is the page we're sending them to. So people want to play. People are buying a piano. We send them here. Over 90,000 people have learned to play with Rocket Piano, and it tells them all about the course, etc. Okay, and then when they actually go ahead and buy it, we're going to earn around $29 from sale. From personal experience, this is just the average. I've found that to be a little bit less. It's around sort of $27 for this product. Okay, but it's still pretty good. $27 per sale. Okay, so so I've tabbed that into Predator. The first thing we need though is our affiliate link. So all we're going to do is click promote. Just going to get our ClickBank affiliate link. Just going to type in my name. We're going to earn 75% for each paying customer you refer to this product. So we're going to get paid 75% of the sale, which is pretty impressive. We're just going to press create. Okay, and then that has actually got our ClickBank affiliate link. Now we're going to copy that, and we're going to save that for later. So when we send people to this link, as I'll demonstrate to you here, it's now when someone actually goes and buys this product, it will be tracked to us, and we'll earn 75% of the money that they pay instantly to our ClickBank account. Okay, as a lot of you guys already know, the more advanced, but I'm just explaining it for everyone. Okay, so now if we go back into Predator, now there's a lot of different sources here that we can use, being eBay, like I said, Google Maps, Google itself, which is the biggest one. And there's even Yahoo down here, free ads, and all these places serve to find people very easily. Now for this example though, I'm just going to stick with Craigslist. Alright, so now is when I want you to start timing me. Okay, so if you go ahead and just start timing me from right now, 4 minutes, and I'm going to see if I can make money with the software. Alright, so we found our product, we've got our affiliate link, and here we go, start the clock, 4 minutes, see if we can make money. So we're just going to type in piano, we're going to select Craigslist. I'm just going to click this button here, which is going to bring up our options. Okay, now for this, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select a few more places as well, because you don't just have to select Los Angeles, you can actually select Orange County. You can select more than one source basically, and I want to demonstrate that to you. Sacramento, San Diego, San Francisco. Let's just select all the big places. Now we're just going in for sale, and we're basically looking for people once again in wanted who want to buy a piano. Okay, now what we're going to do, how we're doing for time, about 45 seconds in, just going to go ahead and press search. Now Predator's going to go out and do its magic again. That's 15, 25, 39, that's 45, 50, 60, 75. We've already found 75 people looking to buy a piano right now. Okay, 97 people. So I've hit stop. And we'll just work with 106 people, because that's truly all we need right now. All right, so what it's done is it's gone out and find a bunch of people that want to buy a piano. How are we doing for time? 1 minute sort of 25 seconds, I believe, if I'm right. Is that right, guys, the questions box? Okay, I'm a little bit under, more like 2 minutes now. Alright, so anyway, we've got our people here. So what we're going to do is we've got all these people that want to buy a piano. Stenway wanted. I need a light, medium brown piano bench, blah 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 blah. What we're going to do, piano practice. This guy is actually looking for piano. 6 a good piano to practice on. I mean, so the people are here red hot looking to buy a Rocket piano potentially, right? So we're just going to click select all with emails. Once again, we're going to go ahead and write them an email. Now for this one, we might just say piano, Ari, your piano ad. I'm just going to say, hi, I noticed you are looking to buy a piano. Perhaps you would, like I said, guys, you don't have to do, you don't have to be super creative here. Anyone can do this. Interested in learning to play. In which case, I recommend this product highly. Okay, and we're just going to copy and paste our affiliate link that we got earlier. Alright, now we're just going to add that as a template. Save that in here. We're going to press OK. Now that's a simple one, guys. Normally I'd spend a bit more time, but I'm just trying to do this for demonstration. Okay, bang, bang, bang. Add emails to launcher. Which one should we pick? Let's use a different email account this time, or let's use a couple even, because we can. And press assign server, and bam, it's done. They're in here, ready to go, and we can see them all in here. All the people that have emails. So we got 98 people in here that are ready to actually be launched and receive the emails. Okay, but if we look at the timer, bam, just under 4 minutes, I believe. 3 minutes and 55 seconds that took. Okay, that yeah, you guys are pretty impressed. I bet you are. It's pretty incredible. How we can just do this so fast. And there you've not only seen this way to make money with iPhones, you've now seen a way to make money. Literally 4 minutes. Anyone can make money right now on ClickBank, and you can do it for pretty much any niche you want, and that's it. Okay. Now here's an exciting part for the Google snipers here. This works really well for sending traffic to sniper sites, so in a variety of niches. So for example, one thing I've done, just to give you a little example here, is so I've selected a different source for pets. So if I go in Craigslist again, and let's just delete these again, select all, we'll delete selected, and let's pretend we were doing a new search. I'd go in here and I'd go to for sale, and I would go to the pet section, which is in here somewhere, guys. Bear with me. Where is it? Sorry, it's not in for sale at all. It's in community. So I go into community and click on pets. Okay, and then what we can do is we can actually type in dog, and we can go ahead and basically find everyone who has a dog and send them, for example, to a sniper site that pre-sells a dog training product where you would get paid a certain amount, again via ClickBank. Okay, and that's another way to make money with the software. Just an example. And then obviously you just hit emails to launch, etc., etc. Exactly the same way. Now, for anyone who's ever wanted to build an email list or anything like that, this is pretty much the new way to build an email list like this. Already in that 4 minutes, we would have built a list of 100 people who were interested in pianos, done, and had the facility to send them all an email. It's absolutely incredible, and it dwarfs everything else. Now, like I said, this one tiny little method, this piano method, and yes, this exact method I just showed you alone is currently making me over $3,000 a month. Okay. Now, if I actually just head over to the ClickBank account now and actually show you this live, what you're looking at here is you're looking at a ClickBank account where I've made over $34,000. Now, this is over a 10-month period. Now, it's certainly not millions, but if we look at that in terms of month, that's over $3,000 a month from this simple little piano method I've just shown you guys. It's not bad at all for something literally everyone could do. How would $3,000 change your life, for example? And this is only at the very bottom end of the software. Okay, it really is pretty impressive. And the amazing thing is the truth is that's just two of the ways that I make money with the software. There's so many different ways to do it. So we got this search here. I mean, we may as well run it. If I just press search here, we're going to find a whole bunch of people that want to buy a dog. just in the Los Angeles area. You can see 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Literally any niche you want. And these people, right as it's searching, I'll show you, we could be going ahead and sending them to a dog training product. Okay, I can just click on Marketplace, sorry. I can type in dog, and we could be sending them to this product right here, the dog training system. I mean, I wouldn't recommend these because they don't have that many people promoting them, but you get the idea. I mean, if I'd spend a longer searching, I could find one. So here's one, for instance, complete guide to putting your dog on a raw food diet. All these people, it's still searching. It's found over 500 people now in Los Angeles who are interested in dogs, you know, going on to 600 people now. And this is another way of making money every single day with Predator. If I just stop that, we'd do exactly the same thing. Select with emails, write them an email here, and launch them off. And that's it. That's how easy it is. And, you know, I'll just give you some more ideas while we're here, you know, because it literally is limitless with Predator, the ways that you can make money. Here's another way I've used it. What you can do is you can target local business owners. So you could go over to, for example, you go over to, you know, Google Maps or something, and what you could do is you could target local business owners or people that are looking for jobs, and then actually send them to make money online products like Google Sniper. So you could send them to a product that says, hey, would you like to you know, possibly start an internet-based business? You can do that, and yet you can use this to make money from your own products and build a list too. So let's say you had your own product in the dog training niche, for instance, then obviously you don't have to send them to ClickBank. You could just go right ahead and send them to your own product. You can send these people to whatever website you want. Like I said, a great way to do it is to send them to sniper sites, and that's something I do to it with extreme success. But remember that the most important thing to get out of this is that you do not need a website with Predator. By no means. In fact, the majority of the money that I make with Predator, I make with no websites at all. I don't even use Google Sniper sites. I just send them to simple CPA offers and ClickBank offers. Now, what I did earlier was I showed you, obviously, this smaller account here that I've set up specifically for the piano training example. Now, obviously, I don't set up 1,000,001 ClickBank accounts all the time. I don't know why some people do that. I do have one large account where the majority of these things run through, and I actually have a lot of tasks scheduled in my actual version of Predator, you know, scheduled in, going out, you know, 20 times a day, and you're going to see the results from that account in a minute. I just want to answer some of the questions I've been getting here. So one of the ones, well, okay, well, we'll answer that one. So one of the ones I'm getting in here is actually building a list. And yes, I can show you that actually. If we come over to, here into aweber.com, I'll actually show you one of the lists I've actually built using Predator. And we just type in my username. We're going to go ahead and log in. I'll show you an actual list of people that I've built using Predator, because remember, session's expired, log in again. Obviously I was logged in earlier because, like I said, I really am using this even today. Been using it before tonight's broadcast. If I just come in here and we click on the GS2 confirm, this is a list I'm currently building with Predator. If I zoom in, you can see it right here. So you can see today 460 people, yesterday 508, and in total I've built a list of 40,000 people. Now what this list is these are people that are looking for jobs. What I normally do for that is I come back into Predator, and I don't normally select Craigslist for jobs. I go ahead and search for Gumtree, it's my favourite, and I look for people in the UK, England, you know, in London, for instance, you guys will all be familiar with, even the guys in the US, London, and I would select jobs, and I would just mail everyone in that category about, hey, would you like to start a home-based business? And this is a list I've been building in that niche directly from the emails. So yes, you can build a list with this software, and Predator is definitely the best way of doing so. You know, another way I've used it is I've actually used it to build and find local business owners who look like they need to build a better website and then build them a sniper site. Okay, so you can go in Google Maps, you can type in, for instance, Google Maps, and you can type in, dentist in Los Angeles, for instance. If I go ahead and type that in now, and it's just gone out and it's found all these local business owners, okay, all these dentists in Los Angeles. Now, here's where it gets cool for this method. Like I said, I'm showing you all in detail. I don't want you guys to get confused or anything. Remember, you can just do the iPhone thing. I'm just showing you the power of Predator. And not only have we got their listing here, and obviously in the preview and everything like that, it all works really well, but we've also got their websites, so we can see their websites. Now, if I think they could use a better website, I can actually get in touch with them and build them a sniper site. And at the moment, I've actually got around 20 business owners paying me an average of $800 a month to maintain a site that took me 2 hours to build. I just build them a simple site, sniper site. So all we do is we'd email all these people or phone them or something. Phone is often the best way. Just give them a quick call. Hey, you interested in a better website? Done. You're getting paid $800 a month from one business owner that you sign up. It's crazy. You can make a lot of money doing that. Okay, you can make money in so many different ways. Now, something else you guys are pointing out here, and Anthony wants me to mention as well. Anthony is one of the people who sort of heads up the development team and really helps me make this software as good as possible. He wants me to mention the fact that we've even got all their addresses here. We've literally got so much information relating to these people. It's absolutely it's mind-boggling. And remember, all we're doing with Predator is we're accessing information that's already there on the internet. So if we go ahead and click preview for this person, you can actually see their address here, you can see their phone number and everything like that. So Predator, this is by no means considered a black hat method or anything dodgy like that. Predator is completely fine way to do to make money online, basically, which is one of the best things about it. This information is already up there. Predator just propagates the information, presents it for you in a different way. Okay, and you can see the description of them and everything, and that's another great way, anyway, to make money. Now, someone's asking me a good question, and that is, could you, for example, create a report of these people? So let's say there's a local company that makes websites, right? Maybe you don't want to build the websites yourself. Could you create a report of all these leads, 200 leads, and go and sell them to a local web design company? Well, yes, you can, and there's already a feature in Predator for doing that. See all this? Watch this. Just gonna press one button, report, bam. Predator's already gone out and actually created a report of all of these people, all these 200 people, their name, what they say about their surgery, their phone number, where they are, their websites, everything like that. It already displays the full 200 people, and we can just export that, print this off in a nice report, and sell that to a local business for, I don't know, like $1,000. A local web design company. Hey, contact all these people and get them and build a website for them. Now, it's pretty incredible, and that's just some of the ways. I'm getting exhausted here just talking about it, that you can make money with Predator. It's absolutely unbelievable. I mean, every business in the country is going to want one of these, and that's why I'm so excited to be sharing it with you guys tonight as the first people to ever see it, basically. And there's so many places to find these people as well. So you've seen just a few of the sources. Like I said, there's so many here. You're tapping into over 2 billion people with this. Even Google itself is here. Like I said, the biggest website on the planet. You can promote products in literally any niche you want to promote products in, from the usual ones like weight loss and dating, to selling iPhones, or you can do CPA offers relating to iPhones, like I said, or you can do them relating to home loans, where you'll get paid like $5 every time someone puts in their zip code, and all things like that. And these aren't demonstrations I'm going to show you right now, because I think you guys are getting bogged down. What I am going to show you right now, I think it'd be good. Oh, there was one thing I didn't show you guys actually, and that is the amount of traffic that each one of these campaigns drives. Okay, so people are wondering, well, how many visitors actually get sent here? Okay, and I've actually got a screenshot here I took. Now this is an average for a few months. Basically, every single day, each one of these little things represents a day, and you can see how consistent the traffic is. Now, this is the number of people I've been sending with Predator. Now, for this example, it's an iPhone example. This is me sending to one iPhone offer, and you can see this isn't just a one-off of you sending emails. You can literally run Predator every day, or better yet, you can always just schedule in an event, which works even better, okay? Obviously, so you can see, this is just an example. On May the 12th, it got 289 visitors in a day, and you can see that's about the average. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's slightly lower. That's how many visitors we're driving. You can see 78% are new visitors and 21% are returning visitors. So sometimes people read the emails, for example, recommending this iPhone, and then 2 days later they actually go back and click the link again and enter in their email address again, in which case sometimes you get paid twice, okay, which is really good. You can see it's been over 22,000 unique visitors I sent over this period, okay, that you're seeing here. So that's just to show you the kind of traffic that you can get with Predator. I was going to show you that earlier, but obviously it's live, guys, so I apologize. I'm a little bit all over the place. And yeah, I forgot. Okay, but yeah, you can see the people you send with Predator through this email sending is extremely consistent. Now, anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about showing you something really, really impressive now, okay? So if I just come in here and I just want to delete all of these, I just want to get everything, select all, delete all, there we go. I just want to set Predator up as it was, remove everything here, just set everything back to basics again so that I'm ready to do another search when I need to. That's something I always like to do. And now what I want to do is, like I said, show you something really impressive. And I want to show you my largest ClickBank account, okay? Now, I've shown you examples up until now, examples that are very realistic for anyone to achieve using the software, and you guys have been very impressed with them. But what I'm going to show you now is something amazing. Now, I don't think you've ever seen proof like this before. In fact, I know you won't have. You certainly have never seen proof like this from me. There's a lot of money here I'm about to show you, and also the sheer amount of it that I have been able to document, okay? Now, this account is all money that directly relates to my activities with Predator as well, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to achieve these same results straight away. Definitely not with this account, okay? Obviously, I've built this up over the past 2 years, plus I already had an existing business, so I've been kind of building on that with this particular account. But this will show you what is possible with Predator, okay? So I've shown you $30,000 a month, I've shown you $200 a day, but this will show you what is possible, and it's pretty amazing, okay? Now the first thing I've got to show you is how this account was doing, and then I'm going to show you how it's progressed as I've implemented Predator more and more, okay? So if we just come over here, these are just some screenshots I've prepared for this event, obviously, and we'll just go into screenshot 1. Alright. In this screenshot, what we can see is basically before I implemented Predator, okay? So you can see at the bottom here, you can see this is what the account was doing before much was really happening with Predator. There was a bit going on, but not that much. And then on March 29th, you can see when this campaign was actually properly launched. I properly launched a whole bunch of new campaigns on Predator that day, and you can see the instant increase that it had. Literally doubled my income. Okay, so that's what it was doing before. Now, when you say this is the same account I'm going to be showing you through the next screenshot. Something else I want you to know is these figures. Now, these are weekly figures, so it was doing about $7,000 a week, which isn't bad, but it's like nothing compared to what you're about to see. So the next screenshot. Now, this screenshot's the same date. You see March 29th when I first started implementing it. It's just sort of 10 days on, and you can see that from there, that wasn't a flash in the pan, like most other people who show these sort of screenshots. This kept on going, And you can see it's gone from about $1,000 a day up until around $800 a day, actually, is when I would say it really started implementing Predator, all the way up to now around $2,000 a day, let's say it was averaging. Okay, now I've got another screenshot to show you, and this is 1 month later. Okay, so in this screenshot I want you to pay notice to the figures here: 15,000, 15,000, 15,000, 15,000, 9,000, because obviously this week hadn't finished yet. But you can see the absolute consistency there in the money that Predator was making me. Now this is 1 month on in exactly the same account, and you can see it was doing around $2,000 a day. One day on April 18th, I even managed to get it up to $3,460, which is really incredible. Okay, now if we go on to the next screenshot. Now this was, I've called this screenshot the big Predator jump, and this is when it jumped from that income to another income, because I started implementing more campaigns. And what I'm trying to show you here is the instantaneous effect of Predator on making money. So we got $1,800 here. Well, it's increased almost instantly. It's doubled to over $4,000 a day. Okay, 4,000, 3,000, okay, 2,000 there. It was a bit of a slower day, but you know, you do have ups and down days. $4,149 here. Bam, just like that. Okay, really that quick, that magnificently, to be honest with you. Okay, then I've got another screenshot. Now this is the same one. You'll notice the same dates, May the 10th. This is later on that week, and I just want to show you what happened, the sheer consistency. So it went from about $2,000 on May 10th up until $4,000, and you can see it really was an average $4,000. Some are 2,900, some are 3,000, some are 4,699, but a lot of them, the average is well over $4,000 a day. So it jumped again. So from that initial screenshot where I was making around $1,000 a day, this account just a few months later, instantly, and it moves and jumps, has gone up to around $4,000 a day. Now I've got more screenshots to show you. So this screenshot is taken, it's in May, this is in June, and this is when it increased again, and this is when the account was averaging, slowly increasing. Now you can see the weeks here, they're increasing from around 15,000, remember that, to 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, and this will be the biggest week yet, because as you can see, it was getting better and better. So at the start it's doing about $4,000 a day. Then as we increase, we even had the first $5,000 day right here, and the first $6,000 day right there. $6,577 in a single day Predator made me. From all the techniques I've just shown you, all kind of combined into promoting a bunch of different ClickBank products. Okay, it's absolutely amazing, guys. It really is. And this is, remember, at the account it's gone from $1,000. Like I said, you've never seen proof like this before in this amount of detail. Then if we go even further up the scale, okay, this is the last screenshot I'm going to show you, and this is when it's ramped up even more. And on this screenshot you can see some pretty amazing figures. You can see the weeklies increasing once again up to a peak of $47,000 in a single week. $47,000 in a single week. Like I said, I had an existing business before this, guys, so I'm not promising that you guys are going to make anywhere near this money. With Predator, I would say the other figures are far more realistic, and you know, $200 a day is still an incredible amount, but imagine, you know, $47,000 a week. I'm just showing you here what's possible, okay, guys. I really want to wow you with this, because, you know, Predator's been coming for 2 years now, and I really want you guys to feel the power of it. Now, this final shot is making an average of $7,000 a day now, Predator, okay, $7,000 every single day, and I'm hardly even at the computer. Okay, we're talking like 1 hour a day, scheduling, making sure the links are in place, and sending the emails essentially. So even here, the 15th of this month, $8,655, $8,000. Predator crossed into the $8,000 range. which is absolutely incredible, I think. $8,000 in a single day, thanks to Predator. And that's pretty amazing. And I'm just showing you these screenshots, guys, so that you know what's possible with Predator. Okay, it really is incredible. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is actually show you the account live. Okay, so if we go back into Chrome and we just open up a new tab, and if I now go into the actual ClickBank account itself, what you're now seeing is the actual live account, okay, for all these Predator campaigns that I'm running through ClickBank. The same one I was just showing you, all on the screenshots, okay. Now, so obviously today it's only made about $4,000, you know, $4,190. Still, you know, pretty damn good. Yesterday though, you can see, just like in that screenshot, it made over $8,000. It made $8,557. In fact, if I zoom in, guys, you might see it. You know, you might see it actually even clearer here. And so you can see the day before $7,606. Day before that, $8,882. And then as well, I want you to obviously pay attention to the weekly sales up here. Okay, so these are my weekly sales, and you can see that this week, this very week that I've been, you know, telling you guys about this event and everything like that, Predator has been out there making me over $46,863.77. Okay, and this is just this week. Now you can see obviously there's some smaller days here. But overall, you can see just the effectiveness of this in the live campaign, in the live account. Sorry, and I think you'll agree that it's pretty amazing. You know, Predator automates everything. A team, you know, a full-time team of 20 programmers couldn't do the same job that this incredible software does. You know, even really advanced stuff you would have never thought of. But obviously, you know, I've been using the software for so long that these add-ons are, you know, already in there. For example, you know, for some source websites, something I'm going to mention right now is we don't even use the launcher. So let's say we use Gumtree, right? Well, you know, on Gumtree, for example, what you do is you can actually reply to the ad on the website. If you guys can picture that, so you don't have to send an email. You can actually reply to the ad. I don't want to confuse anyone here, but basically, when you reply to an email, you type in a box and you hit reply, right? So it's that same concept on Gumtree. Okay, so what we can do is when we actually mail those people, we use a web mailer. So if I actually just have a little go here, I'll just show you for sale. I'll just do houses for sale. Oops. I'll just do flats and houses, property for sale in London, and I'll just type in bed. Okay, because obviously for bedroom or whatever we have to search a keyword. We just press search and we're going to find a whole bunch of people here again. Alright, now I'm not going to let it run here, you know, we've got 70 people already. I'm just going to click on this one bedroom flat. Here's an advert, we click preview. Now on Gumtree, what you do is you actually reply to these ads. Okay, so there's an option here where you just click and you actually reply to the ad right there. So what we would do there is we wouldn't send them emails through the launcher. Okay, this is something new I've added to Predator. We'd select all and we'd go to the web mailer. Now what the web mailer does is if we've got multiple ways of contacting people, it actually goes ahead and actually adds items to the web mailer, and then we go and mail them through the website itself, which produces an even better response rate, which is pretty incredible. This way, you know, more people open your email and essentially you make more money. And you know, something I should explain is the sheer time saving that's happening. You know, if you were to spend the next 3 days searching for, you know, 500 people or whatever it was that want, you know, that had a dog, or, you know, 500 people that are looking to buy an iPhone, compiling them all together, you know, and even forgetting the sending an email apart, it would take you 3 days. If you wanted to send them all an email, you know, you'd be talking about spending, you know, days upon days doing it, you know, like a week. And then if you actually had to build a website, you had to do things the old way, if you had to live without Predator to try and make money, it's just so much more difficult. It really is. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that. You know what you can do what took 3 weeks in 3 minutes with Predator. I showed you earlier me making money with a system you can use right now to potentially make up to $200 a day. I did it in less than 4 minutes. You know, it's pretty incredible, and the comments from you guys are going absolutely wild. Okay, guys, so thank you. We're coming to the end now, so you guys can start sending your questions in and things like that, and I'm going to do my best trying to get them answered. You know, one specific comment is coming up a lot is, you know, how can you get a copy, or you know, when will I actually release Predator to the public? Brendan is actually saying, George, can you email me so I can buy a license off you? Price is no object. Well, thank you, Brendan. I appreciate your compliments. I won't be emailing you, but I may have some good news. Susanna asks, with 2 S's. I'm not sure if that's how you spell Susanna, but anyway, Susanna, if you're listening in now, Susanna's asked her question, which is this available to the public? A lot of you are asking that, and no, obviously not right now. It's just me using it. But you know, however, you know, obviously many of you have been waiting quite a long time for this. You know, I'm not going to deny that. So what I am going to do is kind of release just a few copies on a sort of beta access, if you will. You know, and unlike other marketers, you know, I'm not going to, you know, obviously set it at a ridiculous amount of 5 copies when there's thousands of people. I believe, is that correct, Anthony? Still, yeah. There's a lot of people watching this event right now. I'm not going to say there's going to be 5 copies available, because I know there's going to be a lot of people, you know, looking to get hold of this. But I will say that it is only be available for people right now. Okay, I'm only looking. You know, it's you guys that benefit from this project. As you can see, I'm making a lot of money. I haven't even sent you guys an email to promote anything or try to make money off of my huge email list of over 200,000 internet marketers, by the way, for over a year and a half, because I'm simply, and I don't want to sound arrogant, but it's honestly the truth, I'm just making so much money with Predator, and all my focus is on that. Okay, so I only want to make this available to people who are prepared to step in right now and really make a big commitment, you know, to using Predator, because you're going to be the first people that ever use it in the world, and I want to only take on the people that really are going to use this. And also that there is a limit. Now, it's not 5 copies, however, I am going to limit this beta sort of access, guys, to 50 copies. Okay, and then after that, Anthony is going to take, he's going to go and take the download page down. Now he's sitting here watching the actual orders come in. Now I'm going to hopefully get them up on my other computer here as well. And like I said, after that, Anthony's going to take the download page down, and frankly, you will not be able to get one. Now, if I explain why there's a limit, I'd love. Well, I mean, providing everyone's going to use the software correctly, and they're really going to, you know, not just get the software and not use it, they're really going to put it into action. I'd love to give it away to everyone, but there is a limit, and here's why. Along with Predator, you obviously customer support. There's going to be, although using the software is very simple, you know, there's going to be people who are, you know, going to have trouble maybe installing it or little things like that. So there's a lot of customer support costs. There's a big headache for me there, training the customer support team in the first place, switching them over from Google Sniper to training people on this. You know, the other thing is, guys, is there's an element of coaching. So I'm not just going to give you Predator and say, here you go out and make money with it. Although, you know, I have gone into a lot of detail on this live stream that I'm doing. In reality, you could have done, you could almost kind of go out and probably make money from this. But obviously, I am going to train you a lot more. There's a lot more to the software. So along with this, you actually get coaching webinars. So when you purchase Predator, or when you download Predator in the beta access, you would actually get multiple coaching webinars a month where you can get your questions answered, and along with a whole bunch of training videos and all that kind of thing. Okay, so that's the reason why I honestly can't let too many people in. So I can let a few copies out, 50 like I said, but unfortunately it's not going to be anywhere near the number you were all possibly hoping for. So you do need to act really fast, and Anthony really will take that page down. I'm not kidding about that. Now that's possibly the bad news, but it's only bad news if you don't act fast. I'm sure if you're one of the people who really want this, you will act fast. And the good news is, I suppose, to counteract this is, like I said, I'm not that interested in making loads of money from this launch. I'm really not. I want a lot of people to get out there, get some good success stories going, so when I do make the public launch, I'm not sure when that's going to be. I mean, it's not going to be for quite a few months, but it will be eventual. That there's a few success stories going, there's some great buzz around it in the community and everything like that. Okay, so the good news is that this beta access, if you will, to this Predator project, and a master license of the software, by the way, is going to be available to you, and only to you, only to everyone watching this live stream right now, for a lot less than the retail price. Yeah, I can see that the comments that you guys are very happy to hear that. Well, yes, that's very good news. Now, the retail price for Predator to the general internet marketing community, people that want to make money online, etc., is going to be $3,997. Yeah, but basically $4,000. And at that price, it's frankly, and I'm sure you can appreciate it too, considering I've literally just shown you like 5 or 6 ways you can make money with the software right now with no website, not doing anything, no technical knowledge, it's not spending any money or anything. There's absolutely nothing like this out there. There's nowhere else you can get anything like this. $4,000 is an absolute steal. Yeah, pretty much everyone's agreeing to that. Okay. Some of you are saying you would have paid a lot more, and you actually would. That's only for an individual license. It's going to be possibly into the tens of thousands for a commercial license for larger businesses. So obviously you might have real estate agents on this that want to use it to find all their leads, all things like that. Okay, piano teachers, possibly piano schools might want to use it to find people that want to play piano. I don't know, but there's a million ways to use a software, and there is going to be a large commercial element to this. So it's going to be $4,000 for the individual license, and that's a definite, and possibly into the tens of thousands it would be on an individual basis for larger businesses. Now, you have the chance here at getting it not only sooner than everyone else, but actually, to be honest with you, for a fraction of the price. And on top of it, you're not going to get a commercial license. You're actually going to get an unrestricted license version of the software. You can do everything I've just done, absolutely everything, complete power. And on top of that as well, some of you are asking, yes, you guys are really asking for everything here. Yes, don't worry, you will get all the updates. So whenever I make a new update, whenever I find new improved ways to basically make more money with the software, you guys will get those updates. Okay. But right now, you've got an opportunity here to come in and clean up on a totally new way of making money online, and use exactly the way I have to make over $100,000 a month. Like I am right now, just from doing these really simple, even just the affiliate marketing ones I've shown, just promoting iPhones, I'm making $30,000 a month, and other CPA offers. And and I'll train you exactly on how to do it too. Okay. Now, as well as the software itself, you're going to receive some other things, of course, that I've already touched on a little bit. But basically, you're going to receive, includes training on how exactly I use the software every day to make this $100,000 a month. And I mean like exact step-by-step video training in a lot more detail than I've gone to it on this demonstration. Looking over my shoulder, me showing you all of the methods that I use to do it. So I'll say specifically, well, I tend to send this type of email because in the past it's made me, twice as much money when I send, this email as opposed to this email or something like that. It's in an incredible amount of detail. Here's how I import all the leads. Here's the niches that I'm in. A whole bunch of recommendations. Literally complete over-the-shoulder, step-by-step video training. And as well as that, as a beta purchaser, you're also, like I already mentioned, like you already asked, going to get free lifetime updates to Predator. So as these big plans roll out and I continue to develop the software for my own use, you will reap the rewards. So you're getting everything here. You're getting access to the complete software, unrestricted, the exact same one that I have, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm making all the money that I've shown you, on this stream today. Now, how can you download it? Well, the first thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to be ready, all right? Because I want everyone to have sort of fair advantage over everyone else. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully, if this goes well, I should be able to actually put a little button right on the screen. Now, this button is not going to take you to, a sales page or anything like that. This isn't, this really, I mean it when I say that this is not a launch. There's nowhere to buy this, guys. This is just just for you guys, just releasing 50 copies. So what it will be is it's a button, and that button will take you to a place where you can put down your deposit and you can download, or not your deposit, sorry, you can put down your investment for the software and you can download your copy literally straight away within like 10 minutes or 5 minutes even. You could be looking at the very screen I'm looking for. You'll get an individual license key, you'll get access to the members area, and most importantly, obviously, you'll get access to your copy of Predator. Okay, so I should be able to put a little box on the screen. So I want you all to be ready, and I want to make sure that Anthony's ready as well. Anthony, is that little box ready to go on there? Yep. Okay, alright, so we're ready to go, guys. I'm going to put this box up in the next 10 seconds. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be, but it should be coming up now, and then you can just click that box, that little button, and then you go ahead and you'll be able to get your copy immediately of the software. Okay, so it's going to come up in the next 10 seconds, so get ready, guys, because there's only 50 copies available. Comments are going wild, they can't see it yet. Just be patient, it will come up. I'll start counting, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's up now, guys. You should be able to should they see it now, Anthony? Yep. Okay, they should definitely, you should definitely be able to see that order button now. Okay, can you guys see that on your screen? Some of you guys aren't seeing it. Okay. Just keep going, guys. Just be patient that it pop. Okay, a lot of you are saying it is popping up, but just be patient. You should get your chart. Remember, there's only 50 copies, so when it does pop up, I want you to go and order pretty much immediately. Now, we do have an alternative way for those of you that aren't seeing the button that I'm going to sort of give you guys right now. Okay, and I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to show you the link that we're going to type in. All right, we're just going to type in. Remember, guys, don't type it in this window, or you're going to lose obviously the live stream. Make sure make sure you're opening up a new tab. So if I come down here, I'll show you. So we're going to open up a new tab, okay, and we're going to type in predatorsystem.com/secret access, and then you're just going to hit return. Okay, hit enter. And that is where, and that will take you directly to the order page, okay, where you can secure your copy right now. Okay, so if you can't see the button popping up below this sort of streaming window, go ahead and click that now. Okay, the first few copies have already gone. People have somehow already entered in their information, which is pretty incredible. There's a lot of you guys in the comments saying you can't see the box. Well, just hit that link in www.predatorsystem.com/secret access. Some of you are saying it's not loading right. Just refresh it or try it again. You'll get some questions come in. You will get exactly the same copy. if you type in predatorsystem.com/secret access as you would using the button. It's all exactly the same, okay? It's just another way of getting there. So feel free to type that in. Obviously don't get away from this live stream, so just type that in the box, okay? So keep going, guys. There's more and more copies going. I think we're up to how many? 14 copies have now gone of the software, guys, so we need to keep going. You need to keep going if you want this copy of the software really fast, okay? And yeah, I'm sorry it's only 50 copy, guys. I do have to apologize. Like I said, it's just really difficult with the coaching taking up my time, the customer support, and the webinars. Now, the Q&A webinars that are going to help you guys get your questions answered. And I want everyone who gets their copy of Predator to actually be really successful with it, okay? Now, some people are asking, is there a payment plan or anything like that? No, there is not a payment plan, guys. Remember, it's as nice as I'm trying to be, it is, unfortunately, this is just a beta version, and it's only open to people who have the funds available right now and can come in and really experience and share and sort of some of this success with me, alright? So there is no payment plan for this. So what I need you to do is go, or at this time anyway, as I'm doing this live stream, so what I need you to do is just go ahead and see if you can see the option. Some of you are still saying you can't see it. Just go to www.predatorsystem.com/secret access. 20 copies out the door now. 21 copies have gone now. Jason says, just got a comment in, he says he's installing it now. He's already doing it. Someone else says it's installed. They've got their license key in their email. Wow, you're working really fast, mate. They're saying they're looking at the screen. It works really well, just as you said. Just save the searching. Hold on. One thing I do want to say, guys, is that go through the training before using the software, okay? So don't just jump in and do exactly what I was doing. You need to, create your email accounts, and there's some important setup work to be done. It's very simple, but you must follow the simple video instructions to maximize the money that you make. So more comments are coming in. You guys are downloading it now. Just please go through the video training, okay? Don't just steam in, do exactly what I did straight away, okay? There's small things you need to set up very first in the software settings, very important. And obviously in the training, there's more detail about the ways that I recommend someone starting out making money with the software as well, okay? Just keep going, guys. There's a few more copies. Now, some of you guys are asking what happens after you buy. Alright, it's very simple. After you buy, basically you enter in your information, your payment information, click order. You then go to a thank you page where you download and register your copy, your license of the software, no one else's. Then you'll see some welcome videos from me, and they will explain, from me and Anthony, and they will explain how to install it, etc., and actually use the software for the first time. It's all very easy and broken down step by step. And then you're also going to want to sign up. Like I keep saying, these Q&A webinars are a big part of it. So a big thing of this for me is that I can get all you guys involved in a sort of circle of us, all on these Q&A webinars, talking about the new ways that we're using to make money with Predator and everything. So go ahead. I know you're anxious to get started with the software, but sign up for the next coaching webinar. And you'll physically come on the webinar and be asking questions to me on any little thing you want to know about using your copy of Predator. Okay, and obviously this is only available to people that are getting their copy right now. Okay, so you'll see a link to be able to join these webinars, either in the members area or in the emails, or both. Okay, so remember, no, there's not a payment plan. There's still a few coming in. Remember that you will be receiving lifetime free updates. I have a team of people who literally do nothing but ensure Predator is up and running. Obviously making me, this kind of money every month it's certainly worth my while to make sure that this software is up and running 24/7. So don't worry about updates or anything. Obviously, my business depends on it too. Esther says she's up and running. Good. Remember, Esther, to watch those video training as well. And what's the status on the copies, Anthony? Oh, 37, did you say? 37 have gone. Okay, I'm actually going to have a little look here. 37 copies, guys. So that means there's only 13 available right now. If you cannot see that button, seriously, you are going to miss out. You're going to miss out on everything we've talked about here. If you're thinking about, is this the right time to make this move, I can tell you that this is only available to you right now. And if you miss this opportunity, you're potentially going to miss out on it for, I can't tell you how long it's going to be. It's been 2 years since I first said I'm going to release Predator, and here we are 2 years later, and I'm only just releasing it, and only to a very small portion of my list. So you need to get on this now if you want to. I mean, this is your opportunity. It's either this or you are going to go back to making money I call pre-Predator, which basically means building websites, doing all the stuff you don't want to do, instead of literally making all the money you want to make, all the money I've shown you on this live stream, all the money I've made, all the ways I've shown you to make it, all from this interface. But you need to grab your copy of the software. 39 copies have gone. 39, I'm seeing it now here. Oh no, one of them was a duplicate order. 38 copies have gone, guys, sorry. 38 copies, there's only 12 left. Okay, now I'm just going to stay here until all of these copies go. And remember, I mean, while we're doing this, we can go ahead and run another way to make. If I just show you this bed one, for instance, so if I just show you the first example again, if we were to go in and we were to type in iPhone and we were to select Craigslist and we were to press this US, oh, it's already selected California, it's selected a whole bunch. I'm going to type in for sale. We're going to go to wanted. 41 copies have gone, guys. 41. Well, I mean 41. There's 9 copies of the software left. The master license of the software, all the training you're ever going to need, step by step, and showing you exactly how to do it on all this money that I've made using this software. iPhone. I'm just going to hit search, and now we're going to see all these results coming up once again, just so you guys can see it. For 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. In fact, I think after this webinar ends, I might actually run a quick campaign to these guys. I may as well, considering how simple it is. 200, 225. It just continues to impress you. It's one of these things. It's like, you get bored of fast cars and things like that, but when something is making you this much money and you're in control of exactly how much money it's going to make you, it really is something amazing. You never really get bored of it. So 450, we're going right up. I'm going to cap it there. 504 people we've got right here that want to buy an iPhone. Wanted iPhone 5, wants to pay $475. If we send him to that offer where he could get one for free, is he likely to possibly enter his email and must earn $2.05? Yes, quite likely. It's pretty incredible, guys. And like I said, this is your only opportunity to get it. How are we sitting for copies now? Let me have a look. Yeah, Anthony, I just want to look. 45 copies, guys, have now gone. They're out the window. A lot of you are saying you're in it, you're using it. If you're having any issues downloading it, guys, tell me you said you haven't received the email yet. Just be patient. You will receive that email after you buy. Okay, if you have any issues, then you just go to predatorsystem.com/support. Okay, I want everyone who has got their copy of the software right now to remember that. predatorsystem.com/support. And right there, don't freak out or anything, and we'll sort out your access to the software straight away. So don't worry about that, okay? It may take them a little bit of time to get back to you, my support team, okay? Obviously, we're just taking on, 50 new people who've never been in Predator before, okay? Keep going with this. predatorsystem.com/support. Definitely remember that. Now, in terms of the copies remaining, guys, I want you to remember you're getting lifetime access to a master, totally unrestricted license of the Predator software. Without a doubt, the most powerful, making money software available anywhere on the internet today. Without a doubt, you're going to get lifetime free updates. You're going to get hours upon hours of step-by-step video training of me watching you exactly how to do it. You're going to get your ongoing training webinars, and we're going to try and do those every week, where we're actually all going to get together and talk about making money with Predator. We're all going to know each other. It's going to be questions and answers, and it's going to be really cool, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close down this stream. To be honest with you, my voice is getting really hoarse now. I've been talking for quite a few hours now. Last count, how many? There's 4 copies remaining now, guys. There are 4 copies remaining. I want to thank you all, a lot of you are thanking me in the comments. That's good. So you're all thanking me. It's pretty amazing, and you're welcome. It's been a pleasure sharing Predator with you. I think this will be a very. I've invited some of my close friends here, some of the biggest internet marketers in the world to watch this event alongside you, and I think this will be a very big event that goes down in sort of the history of internet marketing that you've witnessed today. That this is, without a doubt, the best way to make money online, the simplest way, some way that pretty much anyone, even within their first day of using the software, can go out and actually make some money with this, and pretty quickly ramp that up to $200 a day or more. And imagine what you could do with $200 a day. There's so much you can do with it. So I just want to say that it's been a pleasure. It's been great having you on board for this as well. There's a few copies left now. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. I'm going to send out some emails to these guys. So thanks for coming along. And to those of you that have got your copy, and there's still a couple left that will get your copy in the next few minutes, be very quick, because Anthony he's ready to take that page down. I will see you inside. And remember, predatorsystem.com/support. And remember that the buy link is predatorsystem.com/secret access to get your copy. Okay. Now there's only three copies left now, guys. So be quick. A lot of you are saying you have payment issues. Well, just be quick, and you will get your copy of the software. All right. So I will see those of you that have joined and got your copy of the software in the first training webinars. And other than that, I'll speak to you all soon via email. Okay. I'll probably send out a replay or something of this, perhaps. I'll look into that, and hopefully Anthony's recorded it for me. Okay. So it's been a pleasure having you all. Yep. Thank you, Jason, once again. For your comments. You're just spamming me there with thank yous. It's all right. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it, and I'm glad everyone's been here to witness this monumentous event of this software that's making me just an incredible amount of money that I've literally abandoned my entire internet business for. So I'll speak to you all soon. So if you've got your copy of the software, I'll see you in the Q&A webinars. I'm just going to terminate this event now, Anthony, so we're just going to go offline now, or should be any second.